Starglider by Rainbird. Starglider was a 1986 game created by Jez San under his company name Argonaut Software and released by Rainbird Software. His inspiration was the 1983 arcade game by Atari, Star Wars, one of his favourite arcade games. Personally, I can't see the connection. Okay, there might be a slight connection there. Anyway, the game came out first on the Atari ST and Amiga and was such a success that it was ported to just about every system going. The version I'm going to talk about though in this video is the Sinclair ZX Spectrum version, which is the one I grew up with and is certainly my favourite game on the Specky. Programming duties were given to Real-Time Games, who are arguably the best 3D games programmers on the Spectrum, starting out with a Battlezone clone called 3D Tank Duel, then the epic 3D Star Strike and its sequel Star Trek 2, Star Fox and Carrier Command. Without going into the boring story details, you fly around on the surface of the planet Novenia, blowing up invading Egron forces. You replenish your shields and lasers at silos, collecting a single missile when one is available. But to refuel, you need to find energy towers and fly low to the ground, starting at the two towers at one end and heading towards a single tower at the other end. From level 2 onwards, you have to shoot off the tower top and the far tower to enable the power lines. Every 10,000 points, you go up a level, where all the enemies are that little bit more armoured. Right, back in a moment.
Have you heard about this really different software magazine called Input? It's a weekly course that program by program will help you get the most from your computer, and it's designed specially for many of the leading computers. Input's clear instructions will show you how to use a simple 4-next loop to create clever routines, and week by week will improve your programming skills so you can use your computer both practically and imaginatively. Oh, very clever. Input. Learn to program for fun and the future.
The big bad of the game is Starglider 1, the command vessel of the enemy. To begin with, it takes 2 missiles to destroy it. I find that flying right into the rear of the craft and then launching a missile results in a 100% confirmed hit, as frankly, you have been hit so often by lasers around you while you're chasing the craft that it's quite a high chance that your missile will get destroyed the moment you launch it from a distance. You control the missile as it flies too, until it either hits a target or the fuel runs out, which I think is a nice touch. Personally, I think Real-Time knocked it out of the park with this game and actually improved on the graphics with better animations of the enemies and a more satisfying explosions when you destroy them. Yes, it is slower than the 16-bit originals, but honestly, not that much. And frankly, it's ridiculous how almost every aspect of the game was crammed into the 48K of the humble Specky. And that's Starglider. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Whoa. You didn't honestly think I'd forget about the 128K version of the game now, did you? Up until the release of Starglider, there was very little reason, in my opinion, to upgrade from the 48K Specky to the 128K model. But
oh my!
With that extra memory, along with the AY sound chip, Starglider was improved in just about every way possible. Back was the speech from the 16-bit version.
Docking complete. Damage alert.
Back was the improved in-game sounds.
Missile launched.
Now we had title music. And the missions were back in too. Yep. Now if you wanted a rear view monitor, you had to go and get it. unlike the 48K version, where it's already part of your craft. Also back was the auxiliary power module, the super missile that had a much further range, and now there were new baddies to contend with, like what I call the Bouncer. As well as the Egron Battlecrawler that will destroy one of your silos unless you kill it first. Now, okay, to get this extra goodness, the game took over 16 minutes to load from cassette. Yet, I think this is one of, if not the longest loading game on the 128K Spectrum. And these days I play it via emulation because, well, 16 minutes! But I'm telling you, at the time, worth it.